attacking. Monk is a little quiet, amazing hot. Georgia's managed to cool number 5 off a little bit.
Well, they've done a good job of staying with them, and then Isaiah Briscoe taking advantage. So when he drives to the basket, he's so powerful.
20 points for Briscoe, 13 of that 20 coming in this half.
And coming into this game, he had 22 rebounds, and at least 8 or 9 in this one. And some full court pressure. Isaiah Briscoe get all over J.J. Frazier, make it difficult for him to start any offense.
Frazier's 3 is on the money. That's huge.
That inside-outside interaction, just letting Yante Maten touch the post. He's proven to be a good passer. That really opened it up.
Lob, bam!
All when he cut to the left wing, there was a ball screen in the middle, and they just throw it up to Adebayo. He knows what to do with it. Tough shot.
Here's Monk. He is fouled. That was Jordan Harris who got back on him, the freshman from Iron City, Georgia.
Across the floor here. And then there's going to be a ball screen right at the top, and there was nobody there. The floor was spread. Just a two-man game between Adebayo and Briscoe. And Briscoe's been so good off the dribble that you've really got to be concerned with not letting him to Adebayo.
Only 3. George Hill just gave an interesting stat. Long time stats man. Works with Al Michaels. He just gave me a stat that Bam, Monk, and Briscoe have all their points here in the second half of this game. And Monk. Frazier at the other end. Wow. Yes, knocks it back down and pulls him to within 2.
What a gutsy shot in Trey Frazier. He has not been shooting it particularly well.
Here comes Frazier again, looking for a tie or the lead. Inside, tough. Oh. We're tied at 70.
How about the hesitation move? And then with the left hand, he's left-handed. 6'10" Derek Willis. J.J. Frazier.
So it's 3:47 remaining, and take a look at this young man. Stop and pop, and now watch him go right to the rack. Timeout.
Do you say down goes Frazier there?
DiGiorno? Do your thing. Rise to the occasion. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Officials are reporting this new Doritos mix is responsible for the worldwide bold outbreak.
Things have gone totally around the bend.
Doritos mix, 4 snacks in 1.
La Quinta presents how to win at business. Step 1. Suck on and point decisively with the arm of your glasses. It is no longer eyewear. You can BizQ.com.
Something new has uniquely designed for the driven. Introducing the first ever Infiniti QX30 crossover. Infiniti.
To make a thing go right, it takes 2 to make it out of sight.
Really? Is this the part where I say hit it?
Yeah. Hit it.
Kentucky and Georgia tied 3. Look at this.
Well, the leading candidates to this point in the season for the Wooden Award, and it's hard to go much past Josh Hart of Villanova and Frank Mason III of Kansas, but Purdue's Caleb Swanigan has been absolutely magnificent all season long, average per game, and Jonathan Motley
Here we go now. Good basketball game. Georgia up by 2, 1:51 remaining.
I think if you would have told Mark Fox before the game, I'll spot you a 2-point lead with 1:40, and I think he would. Great pass and great angle. That was a really good post up by Bam Adebayo. That was called set play out of the timeout. And John Calipari tells Bam Adebayo, when you get the ball down low, no skill stuff. Dude.
7 for Adebayo. Gabriel replaces Willis. The 1:40 mark. This for the tie. Frazier brings it down. Briscoe picks him up. Maton quickly doubled. Gabriel hit him on a catch. Side pass. Ball on the floor. And the held ball favors the.
Well, he was fumbling.
Maton at the buzzer. They wave it off. They wave it off. The ball was in, and they're going to go over and check this one on. Time was running down. Maton pulled the trigger, and the officials are over at the monitor.
2 seconds. He took a dribble when he caught it. Nope, it didn't look like he got it off. Yep, he did not get it off. Still in his hands when it went to 0.
So Kentucky figures to take over. Out of bounds. The officials. It's kind of interesting about the monitors. They sometimes don't get the good pictures from our trucks. Derek Mobley, Bo Garrett, our command center. D-Mob is wing. Great director. Came off the Clemson win over Alabama. Bo Garrett worked a great Orange Bowl. All those fellows inside the wonderful job for me through the years. Billy Bonnell, who did so many football games with me as a producer. He's here. Great to see you, and what a game we've got.
Two shooters on the floor, Derek Willis and Malik Monk.
And Hawkins pulls up. So sure that that's the man John wanted to shoot that ball.
It is not. Not that he can't make that, but not in that circumstance.
Now it's Frazier, and Briscoe fouled him.
But Briscoe trying to get over the screen set by Yante Maton. He just got caught a little bit behind. So he just gets caught up there because he was getting over that screen. And that puts on the free throw line. And he is a near 90% free throw shooter.
He's 2 of 3 tonight with 19. Trending by 2. Coming down to the
three. It's a good matchup for
baseline fade. Short, but Bam with a powerful rebound, and he's fouled. He was fouled by
Barry. He had guarding him on the right side. And I thought he was just going to try to drive him all the way to the basket. I think he should have along the baseline, tried to pick up a foul. But that's one where you get a rebound, dancing away. Play on the road. That's the defensive rebound is a huge play.
Adebayo missing his first free throw of the night. He struggled shooting free throws on Saturday night against Kansas.
Right now, free throw blockouts are.
0.7 seconds. I wouldn't have it any other way. We're coming down to the closing seconds of a terrific basketball game here. Rupp Arena, Jay, and you know, the great coaches and athletes that I've had the pleasure of being around through the years. It's made this such a pleasure to come and 9-point game. Here come the Wildcats. Briscoe puts it on the deck, drives, and bounds by Mayton. 17 seconds on the clock.
And that was a really smart play, Brent, by J.J. Frazier. When Briscoe turned the corner, he didn't foul him. And that allowed Mayton the opportunity to come over and wipe it away.
Adebayo puts it back in Briscoe's hand. Now 10.8.
Georgia thinks, and under 2 minutes they get to go over and look at the replay to see if it indeed did go off of Kentucky.
I thought it was Georgia there.
I thought first when it was live, but I couldn't really tell there. Hit his leg, but he looked like it changed direction when it hit, like it might have hit his knee. The Torian Wilridge, number 13. I don't think it touched him at all. But I thought it hit the left knee of Wilridge there. This is a tough one. I don't with the initial call here.
And that call is Kentucky has the basketball with 10 o'clock. Off the knee they rule. So the out of bounds Kentucky. Trail by 2 with 10.8. Briscoe has driven twice. Monk, of course, might be the go-to guy.
Same alignment they had earlier when they got the ball into Adebayo. And you always have to watch for the inbound man. It's Malik Monk.
Georgia wants a timeout. They want to talk about the defense. Coach Fox with his assistant coaches and what they might do with this inbounds pass, Jay.
And you have to expect that John Calipari will change the alignment after this timeout and give it a different look.
Kentucky has a time for the game. You have to go back to John's years at Memphis before you can. A 3-game losing streak by Coach Cal. He's trying to get this one into overtime or win it here.
And this is such, Brent, such a big game for Georgia. You know, Mark Fox's team, that loss they had in overtime to Florida, the loss to Texas A&M with the clock malfunction. You know, Georgia could have been looking at, you know, coming into for the SEC. For them to have overcome what Mark Fox really termed a bit of a broken spirit. They were really knocked back after those 2 losses. They fought back and got a beating Texas, beating Kentucky and Rupp are 2 different things. They've really performed at a high level in this building tonight.
Briscoe will take it out of bounds.
Nice
Monk
play.
catch and fire. Yes! Kentucky leads it. 6 seconds to go. Knocked out to the right. And we go to overtime.
What a fabulous play run by Kentucky. Malik ball out of bounds before the timeout. Comes off a little screen and then gets a rescreen. See, he comes off the screen and then gets a rescreen and shoots it right over Obede, who had to switch out on him. That was absolutely beautiful and perfect. Just on the line, that might have been a 3. Tied that line, but really beautifully executed out of the timeout. And a great call by John Calipari to change the play after the timeout by Georgia.
It was a 3.
I did too.
When he shot it. But we'll go to overtime. We'll take it. Deadlocked at 70. Under the gun, Malik Monk. Dale's great shot.
We're led to believe each individual point is worth the same amount, regardless of when it's scored. Layups are always worth 2 points, theoretically. But fans know that's not the case, because here, in the last minute, everything counts for just a little bit more. Under 30 seconds, 3-pointers tend to feel like 5.
Jay, or do you think he was still moving?
You don't really need, you're allowed to, I mean, he had position, doesn't mean you have to have the ball.
Briscoe. Offensive rebound. 86 point. Frazier knocks down a tough two.
Well, what an answer to get one possession. Well, how about that rebound by Isaiah Briscoe? And anytime you get an offensive rebound, shoot a three. And that was a challenge three by.
From the wing, rattles out. Bam. Loose ball on the floor. Georgia scoops it, but it's out of bounds. Kentucky basketball.
Terrific rebound here by Isaiah Briscoe, and anytime to shoot a three and stepping out of bounds. There's been a little bit of talk between Isaiah Briscoe and a couple of the Georgia players jawing at one another. The officials doing a good job of putting a stop to it without having to call a technical or anything like that. Tempers run a little bit high, but you can see why. Both these teams showing a ton of fight down this.
Monk flashes, drops it in, and it's on Georgia. The entry pass and the foul. Hey, that's 4. Points.
Well, he has really stuck with the rhythm and all first half due to those 2 fouls, and he's been saddled with 4 a good bit of this second.
4-point lead. May double, and foul is called on the basket of Baydays.
How many good passes has Yante made in the time he's been doubled? He had 1 deflected. I know he had 1 turnover. 2 guys on him, and Dominique Hawkins couldn't get back to rotate down. And a terrific pass and catch finish by Obeyde.
Obeyde, a career high here tonight. 8 points. He also has 11 rebounds. Hawkins, move it to Monk.
What a game by Malik Monk. That's 35.
Battle for the rebound. Out of bounds. They rule Georgia basketball.
Looked like it went off Jordan Harris.
His first 20 on. Take it out of bounds. They feed. Bam doubles back outside. And traveling. Woolridge took the extra step. Kentucky leads, and they have the
team to get the ball out of the hands of Yante Maton. And when he kicked it back out, Kentucky did a really nice job of. Monk was trying to post J.J. Frazier. He can shoot right over Frazier.
Lob, bam! A great pass by Monk. Coach. He's claiming that traveling was not called. This is an alley bam.
Unlike TurboTax, H&R Block More Zero lets you file for free online, even if you itemize deductions.
Why do you know that?
Why do you not know that? Touche.
H&R Block More Zero lets you file online for free, even if you...
Get your taxes won.
Earning your cash back shouldn't be this complicated. Yet some cards limit where you earn bonus cash backs and then those places every few months. Enough with that. With Quicksilver from Capital One, you always earned 5% cash back on every purchase, everywhere. Welcome to Unlimited. What's in your wallet?
Puts it on the deck. Fires a three. Long rebound to Frazier. Got an open man underneath. Can't, and Mayo pulls down the defensive rebound. What a game he's played in the second half. Saddled with 4 fouls. Georgia is forced to foul. And Frazier will jump in on Briscoe. And he'll come up with Kentucky up 6 and inside of a minute. What a gallant effort by Georgia here tonight. I'm not sure that they've got enough left in the tank for one more burst. But this is huge.
Yeah, that was a tremendous opportunity when J.J. Frazier was able to strip the ball from Malik Monk going up for that shot. They weren't able to get a score on the other end.
So now you go up basically 3 possessions.
That's exactly right.
The window is closing.
But there's still a good bit of time left on this clock, so Georgia just has to come down and get a quick score. Doesn't have to be a 3. That's offensive.
Goes to Kentucky.
Watch the right arm. Dominic Hawkins staying in front, backpedaling. And he just shoves him back with that right arm. About it, the referee's right on top of it.
Monk dribbling, waiting for the foul, and there it is.
I think, Brent, now everybody can see why John Calipari wants Malik Monk to be aggressive offensively after a terrific performance on the road.
23 points for the young man. Georgia played their hearts out here tonight. And a shorthanded Kentucky team they hung tough in the first half. Stayed with it. This young man, Monk, took over.
Makeshift lineups, playing different roles. All different kinds of defenses. Zone, they pressed full court.
Terrific coaching job by Calipari and the Kentucky. Jackson, 33 seconds. Hawkins is on Maton. Now, Hawkins is a good defensive player. That foul is going to be on Georgia, and that is Derek Obede. So the third Bulldog is fouled out of this game. One of those heartbreaking losses.
Well, they put. I thought it was on Obede.
So did I.
Wow.
I think the crowd did too for a minute. But they're catching up.
Well, this one's gonna sting for Georgia.
Jay was on. Fire pulls it down. 24 seconds to go. Up 9.
The foul. What a win for Kentucky.
In overtime, Kentucky defeats Georgia. The Wildcats snap their 2-game losing streak. Never lost 3 straight games as coach of the Wildcats. It wasn't easy, though. Hats off to the Georgia Bulldogs. Played their hearts out here tonight.
Well, hats off to Georgia, but also to you, Brent Musburger, for decades, the games that you covered. John Calipari wants to come over and...
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, man. A great comeback. Great job. Tell the kids. Wonderful.
I want to thank you for all that you've done for not only